it's Junkman from VintageRock.com. We're at NAMM 2015. We're at the Gibson Guitars booth, and we've got some very exciting products to show you today. It's the Gibson Les Paul reference monitors, and we've got Nils here from Gibson Guitars who's going to tell you all about the reference monitors.
Hey, Junkman, thanks for coming by here. Yeah, we're at NAMM 2015 and showing our new Gibson Les Paul reference monitors. The idea and the concept behind these monitors, you know, we looked at the producer, the engineer, the artist, but also, you know, the audiophile fan, and all people, you know, they're surrounded by great music, and they all seek and they have one dream, having a reliable reference monitor that they can trust and enjoy and, you know, really craft the music and say like, wow, yeah, that's that thing, right? And then, you know, you look at Gibson, blending since decades, innovation and tradition, and so you look at the classical Les Paul guitar, you take all these inspirational and iconic design elements like the sunburst paint, as well as, you know, from the mandolin, the octop design. And then, you know, we thought, why don't we combine all these great assets with superior speaker technology and put both, you know, into one product. Sure. And actually the idea with Les Paul came on board because it's the 100th anniversary of Les Paul. He came up with the first full-body electric guitar, and he's also the inventor of multi-track recording, right? So he actually bridged the gap already between these two worlds. So we said, okay, let's honor his name. We need to call these Les Paul reference monitors. So what is the product? There's 3 different models, the Les Paul 4, the Les Paul 6, as well as the Les Paul 8. They all feature the same tweeter, which is a diamond-like carbon-coated titanium driver. It goes up to 47 kilohertz. The woofers are extremely lightweight. They're a non-woven carbon fiber, so they're very rigid. They're very, very stiff, and they give you an amazing transient response on the low end. They have a great low-end extension. They're all front-ported. They have custom-made amplifiers in there. And, yeah, they not only look amazing, they also sound amazing.
They look terrific. It's just like I said, it's, if you combine the guitar with the reference monitor, there you go, right there.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the feedback we catch so far here on the show is just simply amazing. I mean, it's mind-blowing. And you have people coming in, they're like, oh, my God, I cannot believe, right? And so, I mean, I'm getting goosebumps just from their reaction.
Now, you mentioned they were powered. Now, what kind of amp are we talking about that's in each one of these?
They all are bi-amped, so they all have an amplifier for the tweeter, one for the woofer. That system on the 4-inch is running with 103 watts on that platform. That platform features 247 watts for the whole system. So that's enough juice and enough headroom, you know, to drive these speakers and actually play really loud at high level, good headroom without getting any distortion.
Unbelievable, man. You definitely, you could just take one look at them and know that they've got enough punch for just about any application that you would want it for. So.
Right, yeah, but that's also the whole purpose. You know, we want the engineer to be happy. We want the engineer to work with these and say like, oh my God, yeah, that is exactly what I need. That is the music how it's been intended to be. But then, you know, they take it home and they listen on that speaker as well, and there's like, yeah, I'm right there. That's the guitar sound. That's the rock sound I want.
Have there been cases so far? I mean, you're starting to roll them out like, you know, recently, correct? Has there been cases now where people just, you know, have bought the smaller ones and they just want to bump it up to the bigger ones immediately, or vice versa for any particular reason? Like, you know, a studio person that said, you know what, I really thought I was only going to need this, but I want more. Or somebody that said, I thought I was going to need more, that really the smaller one does it for me. Has there been a lot of cases of that so far?
No, so for now, I mean, we're right now in production, so we're going to ship, so they're going to come to the marketplace by March.
So it's too soon to tell.
But, you know, we have people here, they listen to the Force, and they're like, just, oh, can you switch off the sub? And it was just like, no, the sub isn't on, right? There's no sub. And it's like, really? Wow. So it's pretty impressive. And then the people listening, there was one guy, he came in yesterday, and he said, like, oh, can I listen to the 8s? And so I had by accident the 6s that are running, and he's like, oh my God, this is great. And I'm like, oh, it's actually the 6. And he's like, really? So he couldn't believe. I mean, that was like the low-end performance on these speakers, as well as, you know, the crispness and the definition. We had 2 engineers to mix on that stuff like in the last week, and he's just like, oh my God, it's so great translating. My mixes that I crafted are exactly what I wanted to do. So
doesn't say anything better than that, man.
Yeah, I mean, actually, that's why they're called Gibson, right?
Sure.
It's really a supreme product, and
you got the name on it, man. You got the signature on it. Yeah, you gotta back that up. So obviously you have. Can we get a little bit of a demo on them, or have you got something plugged in that we can listen to these things thump?
Absolutely.
Good.
Let me switch something on.
All right. And you're driving the 6s right now?
Yes, that's the Les Paul 6.
Bump it up to the 8 just a little bit, just to see if I can hear a little big headroom on there. There you go. awful lot of punch.
Yep.
Well, terrific. Now it brings us down to the main thing. Tell us about map price on these things.
Map price on the 4 is $5.99 map per piece. On the 6, it's $7.99. On the 8, it maps at $999.
It's a beautiful piece of product. I know it would be a welcome addition to any studio, home, whatever you got. You know, so it's just a great piece of product, and I thank you for talking with us, Nils. Again,
Thanks so much for coming by.
you got it. You got it. Gibson guitars and the and the Gibson Les Paul reference monitors. Again, here at NAMM 2015, junkmanvintagerock.com, and check them out. Again, thanks, Nils.
Thanks, gentlemen.
Got my fan club out there, man. They're all watching it.